Hey, this is my third Wi-Fi battle. So I send out my slice and dice, and he sends out Elf, but he switches it for Salamence, and they start dragon dancing up. So I use U-turn to send out Iron Man, but he uses Fire Fang, and it's super effective. So I use Trick Room, and I use extrasensory, however you say it. He uses Fire Fang again and kills my Iron Man. So I send out my Aragon, and he redraws it to send out Scizor, and so I use Draco Meter, which brings it halfway to HP. So he uses Sword Dance and I use Substitute. And he uses Bullet Punch and fades the Substitute. And I use Dragon Dance to raise my speed and attack. And they use Bullet Punch, which takes a significant amount of damage, and I use Dragon Claw, which isn't really effective. So I switch to Aragon for Sage. And I have Sage, or they sound their Salamence, their Shining Salamence, and I use Low Kick and kill Salamence. So then they send us to the Scizor and I use Low Kick again, and they use Brick Break.
Where's Lucky?
And then now I use Earthquake, which kills the Scizor. They send out their Latias Shining, and I use Thunder Punch. They use Calm Mind. And I just switch it to Fear No Evil, Whip with the Sandstorm, and use Dragon Pulse. So then they use Surf, and Fear No Evil dies. And so I send out Sage again, and I use Low Kick, which doesn't really do much, and they use Dragon Pulse, which kills my Sage. So then I send out Aragon, and I use Dragon Claw, which is super effective, and it kills Latias. Alright, so now they send out Jolteon, and they use Thunder Wave to paralyze me. So now I'm paralyzed, and I can't move that much. So then I send out Slice and Dice, and they use Shadow Ball, and I use Earthquake. And it's super effective, and it faints, and I heal because leftovers. They send out the Vaporeon, their final Pokemon, and I send out Hothead, and they use Acid Armor to power up their defenses. And I use Scizor. And they keep on using Acid Armor. Then I use Sword Dance, and they use Hydro Pump, and I barely survive by halfway. So then I use Iron Head, and it's not working. Then you use Haze to wipe up all the stats, so that just lowers its defense. So I use Scizor, and I beat the Vaporeon, and then they send the Resolve, which is the last Pokemon, my bad. And they use Fire Blast, which kills my Hothead. So I send out Slice and Dice. They use Extrasensory, and I use Scizor, which is super effective, and I win the battle. Thank you for watching.